Hey guys, it's Joshy here and I'm back with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Now this one is actually a multi-battle against, who was it again? Brendan and Ash. Now I can't remember Ash's name on Discord off the top of my head, but it wasn't Ash. He just said he likes to use Ash because then people think he's a noob when he isn't. But it actually, from the start of the battle, as you'll see in a second, I did not think it was going to end up as close as it did, so I thought, I'm going to show it off. So we're against Ash and Brendan and, Xavier and myself. So I, don't always use the best mon ever. I would prefer to use fun ones. So I'm leading off with my Dumb Anitan, which is my Z Snatch Zen Mode Dumb Anitan, hoping that one of the two on the opposite side of the field will have something I can snatch. So I was thinking I could go for the Flamethrower on the Jinx, but I would rather not at this stage. So I'm going to go for the Z move, hoping I can do something about it. So we're about to see. So at least I'm getting my boost in speed here. And I didn't know what was going to happen. Now, I was hoping we get a nasty plot or something, but I couldn't remember if Z-Snatch did work with Stealth Rocks or Webs or anything. Because some moves it does, some moves it doesn't. Anyway, so I'm going to be put to sleep there with a lovely kiss, unfortunately, which sucks. And Mr. Mime's going to go for a Psychic on this Smeagol. Unfortunately not doing enough damage to take it out, but I would put more than enough money on this that he was focus sashed and not anything else. And I'm going to stay asleep, so yeah, it's a great first turn. So the next turn we're going to go into, that's the second turn, I'm still asleep, which sucks. And now Mr. Mime is asleep, which is just a brilliant start with Webs on the side of our field. So yeah, we're going a good start, because now he's going to add Stealth Rocks to it, which is even better. And yeah, so I'm not a fan of hazards, as anyone who watches a few of my videos would know. And so he's going to actually switch out the Jinx now, which is probably because I actually found out later, I believe he was choice banded, as you'll see later, and brings in Pucker Up. And then Ash is going to swap out into Flapjack, which is his Hydreigon, which sucks because this thing can be a monster. And both of us are still asleep. So I finally wake up and I go for the Grass Knot because none of my moves are that effective against anyone out here. And that does nothing because there's no weight on that thing. And so I'm going to be hit with the Earth Power, and I just live it, which is awesome. Unfortunately, I didn't live it any better than I did. And I am going to, yeah, we all know that Pucker Up's going to have Aqua Jet. So I'm going to go down to that next anyway. So I was like, oh, this sucks. So now Mr. Mime's down as well. This isn't, going as well as I would have hoped. So I'm in Zen mode and Mr. Mime's dead. So yay. So now we're down to, we're into our second Pokemon each, both of us pretty much. Well, I'm still on my first, but it'll be my second as soon as this Aqua Jet goes. So Primarina's coming in now. I was hoping Primarina would take out the Hydreigon here, because that thing can be a bit of a problem, because I didn't get a chance to speak to Xavier. I was a bit busy during this match. And unfortunately, Dumb Anitan's going to go down there to the Aqua Jet. And as much as Pucker Up can be a problem, I don't think it's as much of a problem as this Hydreigon. So Primarina's going for the Hydro Pump and actually going for the Pucker Up, which I said I was hoping he wouldn't, and took out the Bruxish. Now, I don't know, that could have been a better play or not in the end, but I'm unsure. So next comes in his Brendan's Delmise now. I have actually versed Delmise, which is Seaweeps, before. It is actually a special set, which can be a bit of a problem. Gliscor is more of a physical defender, I believe. Oh, my set anyway. So he's going to be hit. It's not going to be too much because it is a Primarina. I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse on this Delmise, hoping to get a flinch. Unfortunately, I do not, as you'll find out in a second. And this time Primarina is going to take out the Hydreigon. So realistically, I don't think it mattered either way which one she took out in a row, but that thing's out of the way and gone. So now he's going to go for Metal Sound, which, as I said, I wanted to flinch. So that's going to drop my special attack even more. So this thing really can be a big problem now, because I don't want to take too much damage. And especially, where we're at in the battle, just really got to get ourselves back into the motion of it. So he's going to bring back in Locked Up, which is his Smeagol. And I thought, okay, well, if we can get rid of this thing, that's good. Then he's done with. So this turn, he actually goes for the Spore. He goes for it on Primarina, which, I could have attacked him, but I thought, no, I won't. He can't actually put me to sleep, so I thought it's probably not going to be too bad. And so I thought, I could have gone for another flinch or something else on this Delmise, but I thought I might just go for the Toxic just so I can work him up. So then he hits me with the Giga Drain there, and it really sucks because it does a lot of damage and way more than I would have wanted. So I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, well I can't do much, and one more hit and I'm down. Now I know I'm not going to be hit by a Spore this turn because there's no use of him going for it, and knowing what he has, my last Pokemon really wasn't the best Pokemon to have in, but at the stage I thought, I don't want to lose this Gliscor at this stage because I really need him kept back in. So unfortunately I'm going to have to bring the Seismitoad to this turn, which is going to include my rocks and that, blah blah blah. So he goes for the Magic Coat, expecting me to possibly poison him because he can't do too much else. And, Primarina's still asleep, so we really need Primarina to wake up. And then this thing's going to go for Giga Drain and actually take out Primarina and not me, which was really lucky. I could have stayed in there and done another hit, but I did not want to. So I was umming and ahhing about what I should do this turn, and I thought, I'm probably going to be put to sleep, but hopefully Xavier's Pokemon coming in, which is his shiny Incineroar, could do a bit of work. So it's still looking fairly one-sided to theirs. I mean, we have 3, they have 4 left, but it's closer than I thought, but I still thought this wasn't going to go our way at all, in general. So Incineroar's going to go for the Fake Out, which is good because he's able to take out that stupid Smeagol, and so no one else is going to have to be put to sleep. Now, I was umming and ahhing about what to do, and I thought he's probably going to take out the Smeagol. I did aim for the Smeagol with a Poison Jab, but didn't know. And so Seismitoad is going to get walloped with the Giga Drain there, so it really didn't matter because he's going to go down to 1 shot. And yeah, so we're both down to our last Pokemon now on our side of the team. Our team, and we're just having no luck this battle. Well, not as much as I would have liked. But to be honest, at this stage, I thought we would have been down before he even got this late in battle. So Gliscor is going to come back in here. Not a huge amount of HP left, but with Poison Heal and the fact that I haven't been hit with a Metal Sound yet, I'm going to do alright. So now Beedrill's going to Mega Evolve, and I was a little worried about this, wondering what set he'd run, but I say he'd be running a max speed, max defense. But if you wanted to, Mega Beedrill isn't bad in special defense, I don't believe, so he could take a hit or two, and I know both of us are actually special attackers, not physical attackers, so that could be a bit of a problem. So Pirate Crew's actually going to go for the Giga Drain again on Gliscor, but I'm going to just live that. So I was a bit worried. I was hoping, and as I said, I couldn't talk to Xavier, and he's going to go for the Fire Blast on the Beedrill. So that's going to take that Beedrill out, thank goodness, because it can outspeed Gliscor next turn. So now we're only got to take care of this Delmise and the Jinx sitting in the back. So I was hoping that this turn we could take him out, but as I said, unfortunately this Incineroar is actually slower than this Delmise, and I do not have Protect on my Gliscor. So I thought, okay, we need to go for this. I'm going for the Dark Pulse here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can either take it out or flinch. Unfortunately, I get neither. I'm going to be taken out there to the Giga Drain, which really sucks, because if I could have, got rid of this thing now, 2 of us against Jinx, 1 of us would have taken it out. So now we're down to 1 each, on per team, because obviously he's going to take him out with Darkest Lariat. As I said, he's more of a special attacker, but I believe he does carry Darkest Lariat for that. The stat change ignorance of the attack. So now he's down to his Jinx, and we've got Incineroar left. So I was unsure. I thought we might be able to do this, but then the lovely Kiss, and then he said in the chat that he's Choice Banded with Brick Break. So at that stage, he's definitely won it. He's going to take out Incineroar. And yeah, so it was a lot closer than we thought. As I said, I expected it to be really far apart, but we were just so close. We almost had it, but just lost it. If we could have just got one of the flinches or anything, we would have been able to actually grab it, but we just missed out. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy that, please do Dark Pulse that like button, because it does help out. And, leave any comment suggestions or anything. My Discord's down below. You can jump on there. This week and last week have been pretty crazy, so I haven't been able to do as much. But I'm trying to get on there and do as many battles as I can, so I have a few saved up before Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So that way I have it all ready to go. But anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.